maybe I should qualify it, a person who is in their early 20s is fantasizing going to some trip in Bali. Meanwhile, they'll be eating, say, instant noodles 4 times in a row. Or do I say 4 times every evening? We want to decipher whether we are living the soft life or we are literally in survival mode. Okay, so with me here are two people. Want to take a quick turn. When we come back, we're going to go straight into the conversation of soft life or survival mode. Are we living to work or we are working to live? Let's take a quick turn. When we come back, we'll do the introductions.
My name is Dr. Joseph Fomia, and I'm the Medical Director of Accra Fertility Center, a part of the Medifem group of companies. As we all know, fertility is a big problem in Africa and all over the world, and 1 in 5 couples would definitely need some assistance in conceiving. At the Fertility Center in Medifem, we provide all kinds of fertility services: IVF, HC, embryo storage, sperm storage, egg storage, egg donation, sperm donation, surrogacy. All our services are completely confidential, and we take our couples through the journey with compassion, and our team are always available to help all the couples through their journey. In the month of July, Accra Fertility Center is offering a few packages for fertility services. All our prices are going to be slashed, so please come in with your partners. Let's go through your issues. Let's see the solutions that we can prepare to you, and let's see the packages that we can prepare to you so that you can achieve your aim during this month of July.
Welcome back from that quick turn. I have a full house now, and I'm ready to introduce them to you this afternoon on this episode: survival mode against soft life. Are we living to work or are we working to live? And with me doing this conversation, we have Dave Lumo. David is a communications and brands professional with expertise in digital marketing, corporate communications, and ESG initiatives. David, please explain to us what's ESG initiatives?
So, thank you very much, Kiki, and good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes, so ESG is basically the big brother of CSR, which is corporate social responsibility.
Right.
Yes, so it's just a higher level. So it stands for environmental, social, and governance. So it deals with looking at how businesses are operating sustainably on the environmental side, how we're making an impact on the social side, and how our governance practices are ensuring that we are not contravening any laws. So that's basically what ESG is about.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, since we're speaking about working to live or living to work, I'm sure with your background, you're ever ready. There's a whole bag of goodies for us It is. So
Definitely.
lovely. Thank you so much, Dave. I see that there's a whole lot going on there. Dave, take a minute, run us through. Really, who are you?
Okay, so my name is Dave Lubon.
Yes, sir.
Like you rightly said,
Mm.
I'm a marketing, corporate comms, and ESG professional. And I focus more on digital marketing, ESG initiatives, and corporate communications. That's on the professional side of things. On the other side, which is on the more personal side, I do a lot of other things. Occasionally, you'll find me talking about football here and there, especially women's football,
Women's
which many
football.
guys don't like. But yeah, I like
Yeah,
women's
this is
football,
the
so it's
first I'm
something I do.
hearing of a man liking women's football. Is there a reason?
Yeah, I think there are very few who appreciate the beauty of the game, and I'm one of those people who has committed to making women's football known and appreciated. So that's one thing I do on the side. And then again, you also find me in the NGO space
Okay.
where I have the privilege of leading a charity foundation called Make a Child Small Foundation.
Okay.
Yes, so basically, that's it about Dave.
Oh, that's a whole lot about Dave. I don't think that's just all that. Anyway, let me take a quick one. Sharon, are you here with me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, it's how you speak. It's like you speak smiling, and you can tell in how you speak. Anyway, hi Sharon, welcome to Open Mic.
Thank you so much.
It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Sharon, for our viewers, Sharon is an engineering cyber security professional, a technology enthusiast, and passionate advocate for women and children in STEM. She is the pioneering leader of the Women in Cybersecurity University of Ghana Students Chapter and has mentored over 200 students in STEM. Sharon is passionate about using technology, leadership, and mentorship to empower the next generation of tech innovators. Sharon, I want to ask you what all that brofo is all about, but anyway, I at least I'm sure we know what cybersecurity is and all. But touchdown, quick one. Who Sharon? Who do you want us to?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So I am a cybersecurity professional.
Okay.
And I'm also very much into empowering the young people into getting into tech innovation, cybersecurity innovation. I mean, AI, it's right now, it's the next future. It is the future. Okay, so I'm all into getting people into innovating, into creating, making businesses, creating careers into in tech, AI, cybersecurity, and all that. So basically mentoring people into getting into spaces like this.
Okay. Is there a way people can join in? Or do we speak about
that
in the back?
Well, yes, there are a couple of communities. Women in Cybersecurity is one of them. So if you're a student, you can join the student chapter. And then if you're a professional, you can join Women in Cybersecurity West Africa, which is the one Ghana is a part of. Yes.
Right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Sharon. It's a pleasure meeting you. And now to my very own Scott. Scott, are you on the line? Can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can. I can hear you.
Scott, your introduction in there, correct?
Wow. Okay, so my name is Livingstone Ajiman Scott, and I'm an active service personnel at the Ayawaso West Municipal Assembly, and I'm also a member of the National Democratic Congress and an aspiring deputy communications officer for the Ayawaso West constituency. Yeah, something brief. Yeah.
Really brief. Thank you so much, Scott. So, ladies and gentlemen, the panel, here we are. Let's get straight into the very first question. When we hear soft life, what comes to mind? I want to start with the lady, Sharon.
Okay, so when I hear soft life, much like other Gen Zs like me, we hear a life where you wake up in the morning, you have a lot of money at your disposal, you have a lot of time to your hands, can do whatever you want. You can sleep all day and still have money coming into your account from somewhere, you don't know. Yeah, you can chill, do whatever you want with your money, your time, something like that. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind when I hear soft life.
Soft life. Interesting. That's a very interesting thought. But hold on to that. Let's come back to you, Scott. If you can hear me, one word.
Yes, please.
When you hear soft life, what is synonymous to for you?
Yeah. So soft life in contemporary understanding, as in how we understand it, or most people understand it, has to do with life full of mind of peace. You have that mind of peace, for life of happiness, financial stability, good health as well, and which comes along with responsibility as well. So for me, soft life for me is a balance between financial stability, good health, good state of mind, that is mental toughness, and also it has to do with how we live good and financial responsibility. Yeah.
Scott, but all these things you have mentioned, they are not soft like that too. They are not soft like that.
So that's why I said, contemporarily we've misconstrued that the understanding of how soft life should be. We just feel that soft life should be, everything should be about happiness, relaxation, going out to enjoy life and everything. But I feel that there should be a balance of responsibility, financial stability, and also good health, because good health also matters.
Interesting. But do you think that the meaning of success has changed over time? I'm asking this because of the point you've just raised in your submission of what soft life is to you. Dave, kindly run us through that. Do you think the meaning of success has changed in contemporary Ghana?
Well, I'll say that yes. We're really, should I say, lowering the bar on what success looks like. For now, for a Gen Z, success looks like a white collar job. You're using the latest phone. You've got the latest, maybe Toyota Camry or the Honda Civic, which you're driving, you're cruising. The baby girls are chasing you, and you have your own apartment. That's what they like to call it, an apartment. And you're just cruising in Accra. That is what success looks like. But it goes beyond that. Success goes beyond just the material things, honestly. And I think it's a bit of a problem. But with these Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, I'm a Gen Z though, but sometimes I feel like we overdo it.
I was going to ask you whether you are really a Gen Z, because you kept saying to the Gen Zs. So I wanted to know if you were in the fraternity or out of it or in between.
I think I'm in between.
Yeah, in between.
I think like a millennial sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's changed for us now. What did it used to be?
So previously it was a good job, stable income, a family, and getting to a point where you know that you have done your absolute best, whether it is even professionally or as an artisan or whatever. You've done everything, and it shows that you're a master of your game. That was what success looked like.
Right. Do we think that as young people, for where we stand currently, and the influx or the use of social media has put some sort of pressure on us for the sorts of things that we want to describe as soft life?
Yes, social media has put an intense amount of pressure on us because tell me why you're we're just making things more difficult for us because people are flaunting their success on social media. And right now, it feels like if you're 27 years old and you don't have a car, you haven't made it in life.
There's an age limit to
that? That's what they're making it look like now. That's what they're making it look like.
Who are the they? I want to know.
Yeah, the people we think are successful. Those young boys flaunting the cars and those young girls who are also showing us levels.
Now that you've mentioned the young boys, let's again also because I didn't want to ask you this question right here, but I don't want to forget.
Okay.
So I was going to ask quickly, briefly run us through it. This trend of romantic scam and fraud and being arrested, and why do we have that happening a lot now?
The young guys, most of the young guys involved want easy money. They don't want to have to work for 20 years to make $8 million. They want it now. So they would rather go in for fraud, scamming, romance scams, as you said, and just make quick money. It's an easy way out. They don't want to have to go to work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. No, they don't want to do that. They want a quick and easy. Quick and easy.
Okay. Sharon, is that from what he's saying? Do you agree with him? Yes or no? Are you on the same point with him?
Yeah, I do agree that they want quick and easy money. I also think that there's a lot of pressure on them coming from society, coming from their peers. Yes, so I agree with him.
But in view of this pressure, how best should we treat this pressure as young people? If you had the world superpower to say, okay, this is what I want people to do, what would that be?
Okay, treating pressure. Personally, what I do is try to stay off social media as much as possible, because I only use social media for when I need maybe outfit inspo or something. Something that could be useful, maybe a cooking recipe that I've seen maybe Chef Abby's do or something like that. Yes, but as much as possible. Sorry about that. Yeah. As much as possible, I try to avoid the things that we see. Usually people driving in cars, I see girls my age who have the latest wigs, the latest bags, and all that. I try to avoid things like that. So yes, I keep my eyes off social media and use it for just relevant or necessary things. Apart from that, you should also know as a young person where you are going, where you currently are. So I know that, okay, this is where I want to get to according to my visions, my goals. I know that one day I'm also going to be able to afford whatever it is I want in life. But right now at the stage I'm in, I am in the training stage, I'm in the preparing stage, I'm getting there. So I don't feel left behind. I just know that this is a process and I'm going through it. And one day I'm going to get to where I want to get to. So that's how I manage it sometimes.
That's really interesting. Thank you very much for that. Let me speak to Scott real quick. Scott.
Yes, hello. Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Lovely, lovely. So, Scott, we've heard what Sharon has to say, but prior to you giving us what you would want to do, regarding that situation. I want to find out whether soft life is all about money and, you know, living in apartments and driving cars and all of that. Is that what really soft life is all about?
Yes, so that is why, first of all, I said there is that kind of growing misrepresentation of what the word or what the concept of soft life should be.
Okay.
And that should mean that, you know, it puts much pressure on, especially with the youth, considering how the high cost of living, expensive housing, and the competitive job market that we have currently. So if you look at how we, the youth, understand the whole concept of soft life, first of all, I feel that, look, our understanding of the word soft life is the problem, and the approach that we make towards it is also the problem, and that puts much pressure on us, especially we the young guys.
So,
you know,
Scott, let me hold you
when,
right there. You mentioned two things. Please run us through it.
Yeah.
You said...
Yeah. Yes, I'm listening.
Yes, I'm sorry. The line is breaking, so I want you to repeat the two things you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, so I said, first of all, there is that kind of misrepresentation, a growing misrepresentation of what soft life should be. And that puts so much pressure on us. So if we understand or we misconstrued soft life it should be full of happiness with disregard to our mental health, financial responsibility, how responsible we are supposed to be as a young man or as a young woman. And we put so much pressure on us that we need to do this, we need to quickly achieve everything within the shortest possible of time, especially within the contemporary times where we have high cost of living, where we have a competitive job market, and especially where there is expensive housing and here and all that. You know, a young guy will feel that, look, soft life for me is that within the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I'm supposed to establish this. I'm supposed to buy house. I'm supposed to buy the flashiest phone in town. I'm supposed to buy car. I'm supposed to do this. So all these things put pressure on we, the young ones. So the first thing, immediately we misrepresent what soft life should be. First, it puts so much pressure on us. And we just disregard our mental health, our good health, even when we are supposed to be responsible to society, to our families, and to ourselves. We disregard all these things because of our haste to become so rich, our haste to live a life full of happiness, a life without any struggle, always enjoying here and there, posting all sorts of stuff, going to the beaches, having the most expensive phones, buying flashy cars, and driving them around to woo ladies here and there, especially with the guys. So I feel that the misrepresentation of the concept of soft life itself has a problem, and it should be I believe that it should be the root cause of all these things. Yes.
Right. Thank you. So I was going to ask a question. Sharon, this one is a lady's blue, so we have to take it. I'm going to ask Sharon, have you, first and foremost, maybe, if not personally, but have you ever been privy to an experience where a group of people went out, took so many lovely photos, posted them on their socials, and for whoever is watching, everybody can tell that this thing that you're displaying is not really you. It's probably being sponsored or funded, or you're good. So this issue of influencing, okay, we see people post things, yeah, and you're tempted to ask yourself, are they funding this themselves? Again, it's not really part of our business, but why wanting to put all of that out there? To what end?
I think people do that because they've seen the really rich people do that. Let's say, for example, you see a rich man's daughter post her lifestyle and all that, and then there are other people who necessarily do not have the same means also try to do that. I mean, as ladies, we like the nicest things. We like to go out, we like to have new bags, nice shoes, and all that. And so when we see that other people have it, we also want to have it. It's not a bad thing, but well, why not? So I think people do that because they've seen other people's lifestyles, like legit lifestyles. They've seen that and then they want to copy it. But then unfortunately, the means by which they get it may not always be good or legit, for the lack of a better way. Yes. Yeah, right. That's what I think.
Okay. Sharon, please, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very big one. It's a very, very big one. I need you to sit still in your chair.
Okay.
So that my video's pixelated. Because then when you move, yes.
Thank you. That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So on that note, we want to take a quick turn. When we come back, we'll move into the second part of our conversation, survival mode.
My name is Dr. Joseph Fomia, and I'm the Medical Director of Accra Fertility Center, a part of the Medifem group of companies. As we all know, fertility is a big problem in Africa and all over the world, and 1 in 5 couples would definitely need some assistance in conceiving. At the Fertility Center in Medifem, we provide all kinds of fertility services: IVF, HC, embryo storage, sperm storage, egg storage, egg donation, sperm donation, surrogacy. All our services are completely confidential, and we take our couples through the journey with compassion, and our team are always available to help all the couples through their journey. In the month of July, Accra Fertility Center is offering a few packages for fertility services. All our prices are going to be slashed, so please come in with your partners. Let's go through your issues. Let's see the solutions that we can prepare to you, and let's see the packages that we can prepare to you, so that you can achieve your aim during this month of July.
When the time has come to make that choice, PPAG will be.
Do you feel maltreated by an intimate partner or a family relation? Are you experiencing emotional, financial, or any form of abuse at home, in your relationship, or at your workplace? Do you feel like you have reached your limits? No, you don't deserve this kind of treatment. Every woman, every child, every man has the right to live free from fear, free from violence, free to be human. You have the right to decide on what happens to your body, and that includes the right to choose a family planning method. Sexual and gender-based violence is a violation of human rights, and together we can end it. SGBV include rape, forced marriage, domestic abuse, female genital mutilation, and all forms of sexual exploitation. It is happening in our homes, our schools, our markets, sometimes our workplace, and even in silence. Sexual abuse is not a family issue. It is a crime. Speak up. Human rights are not just for some. They are for everyone, young or old, male or female, rich and poor. You have the right to say no. You have the right to be safe. Do not be afraid to report the perpetrators by stigmatizing the victims. If we stay in silence, the abuse will continue. But if we speak up, we will save lives. Who knows? You may be saving your loved one who would have become the next victim. Boys and men, you have a role. Stand against SGBV. Choose respect. No one deserves shame. If you know someone facing any of SGBV, please call Yenkasa on 0800 2020 2010 or WhatsApp 0245 118 228 for the best support you will need. Remember, the call is absolutely free. Let us help you report it to the appropriate institutions like DOVSU. Together, we can build a world where everyone is free. Free to dream, free from fear. Say no to violence. Say yes to dignity. It is your right. Yenkasa, help you can trust. This message is brought to you by Planned Parenthood Association of Ghana with the support from UNFPA Ghana. Together, we protect sexual and reproductive health rights.
Stand by me. Stand by me.
Welcome back from that quick turn. Quick one. This July, the Accra Fertility Center, a subsidiary of Medifem, is bringing to us IVF month, where they have a full month of activities planned for all its cherished partners. And to crown it all, they've got a discount package to offer, and they're asking that we reach out to them on their website, www.accrafertilitycenter.com, or we can call their numbers 050-933-7796 for more details. We can call again 050-933-7796. Thank you very much for that. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Sorry. Hi, Sharon. Kindly speak up for me. We're struggling to hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear now. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, again, Sharon, I want to pick your thoughts on this, that at what point does hard work become too much, since we're speaking soft life? At what point does hard work become too much? Like you can't take it again.
All right. There are lots of ways to it. First of all, I think that as a young person, if you are working too hard and you burn out, you should take some time to rest. But I do not think that we are going to stop working forever and ever. So I don't think hard work is ever going to be too much that you decide, oh, I'm not going to work forever and ever again. Because as human beings, I think we like to make impacts. We like to do something with our time. We like to be productive. And so even the richest people, some have charities, some have things they are doing like passion projects and all that. So I think that, yes, we are always going to be working. But then as a young person, I think you should put it in your mind that you are always going to be working, you're always going to be doing something. But then when it gets to a point where you are tired, you are burnt out, you should take some time to rest. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon, on that point. Scott, are you, what's your take on this point, please?
Please come again.
Yeah, so I asked Sharon the question that at what point does hard work become too much, since we're speaking soft life?
Yes. Okay, so for me, well, I think that it comes back to the point that I was making earlier on, that, currently most of us, or most of the youth, they are living from hand, they are working from hand to mouth. And the salaries that they are receiving and everything is just meager. So the little that they get, they have to spend it on just for the immediate satisfaction. And looking at the modern trends of how social media and the stuffs, looking at how the modern trends of how social 3 years. So we want to work ourselves out. And in the process of doing that, as I earlier on said, no work. We are supposed to work to earn a living.
Okay.
We are not supposed to work to forget about life. So we are working to make life, but we are not working to forget about life. That should be the issue. So we just try to work so much that we forget about our health, our staff, our mental strength, and everything. And this in some way somehow has so much effect on us. So, and it comes as a result of the pressure that we put on ourselves, the stuff that we see out on social media, wanting to achieve everything within the shortest possible time. Meanwhile, the things that we see out there, the success stories that people share, the properties and the wealth that these people flaunt on social media, it could be that they had
years and they've made good money, and you hear them say that hard work is what pays.
Okay.
Hard work cannot be too much. In this economy, if you say you are not going to work hard, then I don't know how you intend to eat. Because the moment you stop working hard, you are going to stop eating.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to work hard and come and put food on your table. So I don't think you can work too hard and it becomes too much. But then you just need to manage your stress, your health, to ensure that when you start reaping the benefits of your hard work, your health will not fail you.
Right. Because you've mentioned taking care of, managing our after work stress, can you mention one or two real quick ones, how people can manage their stress?
I think one thing we underestimate is exercise.
Okay.
Because you spend 8 hours in the office most of the time. For most of the corporate workers, you find us being seated almost, let's say, 7 out of 8 hours. You're not walking, you're not doing anything. So picking up a hobby that will exercise your body. For me, I do walking. After work just to get my muscles active and all that. You can go to the gym. Some people choose to run after work. It's all good, but find what works for you. Something that will keep you active, because sitting down the whole day for 40 hours a week, that cannot be healthy. That cannot be healthy at all.
Right. Okay. Really, really, really interesting. I do have a question, but because of time, I want to quickly ask my very next heavy question, because this one was literally a follow-up to what you just said. But I want to find out from, who do I give this to? From Scott. Scott, talk to me. What advice would you give to someone who feels stuck in their survival mode? They probably have side hustles, they have a 9 to 5, they're juggling between a lot of things. How would you advise that they run that?
Is that someone at the start? Please, can you please come again?
Right. So I was asking what advice you would give to someone who was stuck in survival mode, like someone who felt overwhelmed by the pressure of work.
Oh, okay. So you're asking what advice that I would give?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I would also want to stress on what my big brother said. We shouldn't underestimate the importance of exercise, and in our quest to make a living, we should also prioritize other things which are equally important as work. So we have some people who, after going to work from morning, for example, from 8 a.m. to the evening 5 p.m., they would also have a side business that they would want to attend to. And though we are just trying to make a living, but in the process, we might just hurt ourselves. So first of all, we shouldn't underestimate the importance of exercise too. We have to take good care of our health, possibly seeking for visiting a psychologist to check. If you are not in that mental stability, it will be difficult for you to work effectively. You need a mental stability for you to work effectively. So we ought to be careful. We ought to take our health very careful in our quest to make living and not stress ourselves so much, because if we put so much stress and we try work hard, and at the end of the day we fall out in an unfortunate event that maybe we fall out of the process, what is the essence of the works or the stuff that we did in the past? So that would be the little thing that I would want to say or add to the conversation.
Right, Scott. Thank you so much for that submission. Thank you, lady and gentlemen, for making time and speaking to us. But before we go, we want to take final words from each and every one of you. So I'll start with the lady first. Sharon, please, you have the go.
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Final words. So I assume that it is young people like me who are listening to this or watching this. And I'd like to say that, well, we're always going to have to work and mature into whatever it is that we want to do and whatever it is that we want to be successful in. So focus and prioritization. That's something I want us to look at.
Right, Sharon. Thank you so much. So Sharon says to focus, and the last one was prioritize. So we focus and we prioritize. Dave,
final word. So just say that set your goals, chase them relentlessly. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Don't let the pressure of social media get to you, because sometimes it can get really overwhelming out there. But I know that with hard work, perseverance, and determination, we can easily achieve anything in this life.
With hard work, perseverance, and determination, we can achieve anything in this life. Like that. Thank you so much. Scott, if you're still here, please talk to us. Final words.
Okay, so at the end of the day, life is not just about how much we earn, but how much we get to live. Hard work matters, So, but so does rest. Hard work matters, but it's also important that we also ensure that we rest enough so that we're able to go to work and work effectively.